Theme song.
Okay, now we're starting.
Okay.
After
Wait,
this
let me
point
get a
on,
good. Okay,
turn the music down, please.
I'll turn the music down, but I like the music.
I really
personally
can't stand it.
Okay, we'll turn the music down. Music.
This is divisive. Please let us know in the comments below if you actually like the roaring City Skylines music.
How about that?
Sure.
15%?
Sure, man. Sounds good.
Are you okay? You're gonna be mad at me the whole time. I'm gonna turn. I'll
Put it
turn
down
down
to 1.
1%. It's
Just
not
a-
even gonna be there.
Just a- okay, 5. 6?
I'll give you 6.
Okay.
1% is an insult to music.
That's a very good deal. That's a good deal. That's the art of the deal right there, ladies and
Welcome
gentlemen.
to Cities by Committees.
Mhm.
As you can already tell, it's pure chaos.
It's chaotic, yeah.
For those of you who are old to the channel, for those of you who are new to the channel, the idea behind Cities by Committees, what was that sound? It's still there. But the idea behind Cities by Committees was like, okay, let's build a city, but let's build it how a city is actually built with a committee.
Lots of arguing.
Lots of arguing. This is a nonstop argument podcast / cities building.
One intersection is going to take 10 years.
Yeah, this intersection was like 3 episodes right here, I think.
This is actually, the city doesn't look too bad.
I think the city looks great, and we're going to give everybody a city tour. Now, if you're old to the channel, you remember this show, and you are ready to get back into it. Welcome, everybody, to Jingle All the Way 1996 is what we decided to name this city. There's always an issue between you and I where it's like, because I want to be more realistic with things, and then you're like, name the town Jingle All the Way 1996.
Yeah. That's very pre-pandemic humor. I feel like we
Yeah.
still were laughing at stuff back then.
Well, and it was we started this in the winter, so it's been like 2 or 3 years since we did this because it was literally illegal for you to be in my apartment.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, it was a happier time. We were like, yeah, it's Christmas. Like, you know how everybody loves the winter and everybody loves going to each other's houses and going to big parties and stuff. So this reflects that. In fact, we had a comedy club where you were talking about, because you're a stand-up. And I think, wasn't this it? Was it this one?
Yeah,
Or?
there's a whole bunch of these, aren't there? Isn't there like a whole...
Oh, yeah, this area.
You could do the circuit all in one city block.
Yeah, this area is where you do all there it is. Here's one of them. Laugh your bottom off. Right there, and there's another one right next to it.
Back in the 80s, you could do the whole city block, got 8 comedy clubs on it.
And who do they have? Look at this. John Octobomber. John Octobomber is on tonight.
Guy's a killer.
He's Friday, September 28th. he's in the laugh your bottom off area. Yeah, so you can do a lot of comedy here, and then there's like a little like Ferris wheel for the kids.
Better see him now, or he's only there for 1 week, and then he's across the street for another week. So you better catch him.
Yeah, then he's around the corner here. And this area is aptly named. If you watch a lot of City Skylines content, you know this is the Hokey Pokeys. This area, so it's like a little bit like
a CD comedy club area.
Yeah, it's a little lower income. It's a little CD comedy club, and you're right next to the industrial sector of town.
Oh yeah.
I hope we remember how to play this game.
A lot of good working folk.
Yeah,
These
a lot
are
of
folk that built America right there.
The folk that built America live right here in the Horky Borks.
They built Jingle All the Way 1996.
But some of them have some baller houses.
Yeah, those are the owners of the factories.
Yeah, and then like, look at this dinky thing back here. I mean, it's still a pretty nice house.
It's got character.
In Vancouver, this would be $6 million.
Would you love it or list it?
Oh, great question. Okay, let me take a look. Seems pretty nice. This balcony seems kind of useless. Like, what do you put on that balcony? Like, I guess a hammock or something?
You can rent it to students.
Rent it to students? Just the balcony?
Yeah, you could put two or three tenants on there.
You could get
attic, couple in there, 2 or 3. No pets, no kids.
Here's the thing, though.
Think Prince money, man.
Here's the thing, though. I don't want to live in the Horky Borks.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna list it.
It's getting gentrified.
It is. Yeah. Look at this.
Tell.
You got
That's
this whole
nice.
situation.
It's got character, right? You get the little. They sold this as character brownstones.
Yeah, those are. Yeah, and then there's this one, another character brownstone right behind it.
Load that up with Amazon employees, dude.
Right across from this thing. Oh, they got a little tree in there.
This is a holdout. That's rent control in there. It's very annoying. We want to bulldoze that as soon as we can.
So we can build one of these.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
The Magnolias. Okay, so that's the Horky Bork. So we'll zoom back out here, and then you've got the Cursed Pool, which was a lot of fun to build. We had talked about, like, one thing I love in City Skylines is if there was some sort of a prop you could plant that would draw people. Do you know what I mean? Like, create a focal point. So you could put it right.
Tycoon in there.
Yeah, exactly. A little
sprinkle.
something here that draws people's attention, so they all kind of come and hang out down here. But I think that we did really good here. This looks really awesome.
And the water never freezes. That's why it's kind of spooky.
Yeah, exactly. It's cursed because it's mostly probably alcohol or something. Or no, aren't we near the industrial area?
Oh,
From
yeah.
this, it's a tailings pond.
Yeah, it's possible.
That's why it never freezes. But they try to pass it off as like a local Jingle All the Way like miracle. They're like, the pond that never freezes. But nearby the old chemical plant, they're like, we know why it doesn't freeze. Right here, these guys know why it doesn't freeze. Frank's Gourmet Fish Stick Facto.
Yeah, he's creating jobs. You want to shut down the fish sticks. It's just like chain reaction. You shut down the fish sticks. There's no more drivers. It's chaos, man.
It's just chaos out here.
Basically, you have to full throttle industry at all times, or else, no jobs.
Well, pretty much, because like look at our finances. They're repairing a little bit right now. We have 3.6 mil in the bank, but we're losing 11K.
No, we got a big pot. We're like
weekly.
Norway. We got a
Yeah,
big fund.
Yeah. I think most of this, like this industry here, is basically how we are.
How is this structured?
things.
Go to the industries.
Sure. Do I even remember how to do that? Down here, this one.
I think it's Alt F4. Still funny.
Yeah, but what if I did?
Years
I almost
later.
did that. I almost just listened to you.
No, you go to like the zoning, right?
Oh, it's not breaking down our. Yeah.
Click on the zoning the zoning button is at the bottom there, and I want to see how this industry zone is zoned. Is it even zoned as an industry zone?
Melomatic Farms. Wait, wasn't it? Yeah, because we got the industry DLC
We have
with
the
this
industry,
thing.
Yeah. It's the other panel down there at the the bottom. Yeah.
This
I
district.
think it's that one, yeah. And you can see the industries, right? Click on that one, maybe. Yeah.
There, you're right. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we've got Melomatic Farms, which was all these are based on like early
these are farm industries we've got
subscribers.
going on here.
Melomatic Farms, and then this is the oil, the Primrose Oil.
That's important.
You know what? I want to rename that though. I want to rename it the. How do I get into the renaming of things?
It is a good lesson this game provides, though, when you start a city and you immediately have to build oil industry to fund
Anything.
Like, you need oil industry to fund all your nice little trolleys and trains and bike paths. And
Oh, well, let me rename it. I renamed that. I'm trying.
If you want to build your socialist paradise, it has to be on the back of huge oil taxes.
See, this is what I'm talking about committees. Like, do I normally bring up these kinds of spicy political opinions? No. But that's why you play cities committees with Miles. So I've renamed this to the Primrose Oil Concern. I feel like that sounds like a little more.
Well, we're going to phase it out eventually. Over the next 75 years, we're going to get it to net 15% below 2035 levels.
And then there's right next to it is the farms.
It sounds like we're
which
doing
maybe
something,
isn't great.
Right? It kind of sounds like you're doing something when you say it like that.
Yeah, and then just I think as long as you paint these green, that looks better too from the highway.
That's
they
true,
come in
yeah.
and see these green, and then there's like a sign that just says "Eco!" exclamation mark, and then people are like, "Oh, they do eco oil here."
But I mean, we could look. We're making money now again. So
We're back in
we
it.
must be having.
I think it's the industry does generate output, and then what we need to do is refill the oil under the ground here to keep the game running.
So let's keep going with the tour.
But, yeah, let's keep going with the tour. So we pop across the highway, which I'm not doing a very good job of touring, but we'll start down here. This area I quite like. So this is Irrational Heights and Irrational Circle. Just like a little, I like this community. This is a cute little community. This is kind of where I grew up. I would have grown up in something like right here, this little area. But maybe not this house. These are like weird. Some of these mansions I don't like in the game, but I'm more of like this kind of a classic house guy. Like this house. That's more my style. So yeah, this is Irrational Circle. Irrational Heights we built. There was some controversy with this one, I think. Because I don't think I was as on board with this build.
Yeah.
I feel like you were on the keys
I
at
think
this
I
time.
did this one. I was insisting on building this. Yeah, this kind of looks nice. I'm not going to lie. Like, it kind of looks cool. I really like the design of, like, the dense center. And how's the traffic on this city?
Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Quick traffic check here.
Yeah. Where are my...
I mean, it looks like it's acceptable. I bet it's above 70. Yeah.
78?
78.
Kind of above 70.
I
This
like
area
to
we
think
could
it
clean
around
up this a little bit.
80% is nice. 80%
Apparently
is kinda
80%. I mean, when you watch the Biffas, right? Like, it's like, that's what you're getting. You're getting around 80. No, I will say I like the downtown core. I did a video a long time ago with Rod's Red Hotspot, who's another YouTuber around. It was a collab. And one thing he pointed out is, like, city designers, like, you wouldn't have these tall buildings, right? Like, this this chunk of houses should also be densified.
Yeah, you're right. That should be apartments.
And I wish there was a medium density.
It's kind of weird. I mean, those houses, imagine how expensive that would be to have a detached home.
Right across from this?
Right across from downtown.
Oh, no, what did I do? I right-clicked something.
These are apartments there. Whoa.
Yeah, but they're nice.
Those are huge apartments.
Yeah, it's a nice building.
How did
that's
they grow
massive.
up so much? I like these mods you got. There must be
Yep.
mods.
Some new stuff I installed. But I kind of want to make these dense as well.
Yeah.
But let's do.
Something that annoys me about this game is that you can't have like you can't have mixed zoning. Like you put a little bit of like shops on the street corners.
100%. That's exactly what I want.
Which is, I think everybody on this channel probably watches the Not Just Bikes channel.
Yeah.
I think you do probably as well, right?
The which one?
The Not Just Bikes. The
yeah. I've heard of Not Just Bikes. Wait, what is that? It's like commentary on city design or something.
Yeah, it's like a Netherlands fetish channel for like Netherlands
people that love the Netherlands.
Design, yes.
There's some Netherlands viewers from the Netherlands on here.
Oh, that's cool. Of course. So,
Wait, what was all this? I think I de-zoned this by accident.
Yeah, I mean, we lost a lot of money there, but that's fine.
Yeah, we lost a lot of money.
I like how you're just, we're just kind of freewheeling the city tour here, just making a couple changes.
Yeah, the city tour is not going that great. We're already off, but this is cities by committees. We're off to a rough start already. Okay, so this is Irrational Heights.
Yeah.
Then you come down into an area I quite like.
Yeah, yeah.
More of this kind of stuff I want to build. This is the Bitumen District and the Crude District.
Okay.
So these districts, I believe, are night times. Oh, geez. It's just oil. It's all oil under here.
Do we have no oil industry on there?
We have no.
It's just like a nice neighborhood on top of.
Here's the oil industry over here.
Precious oil. What?
I think we did that. I think it was a joke.
Was that a joke?
Yeah. So it's got. What are my districts here? An entertainment district and like a clean living district right there. Okay. So that's the Crude District and the Bitumen District.
Oh, they got a little clock tower. That looks cute.
Yeah, it's all centered around the clock tower.
Oh, I like that.
What should we name this? Do you remember one of the old? Okay, this is going to be named after one of our old Cities by Committees members. One of the old. It's named after a committee member. Oh. So this is going to be the Jacob P. I won't put his last name because of privacy concerns.
Jacob P. Jacobson.
The Jacob P. Jacobson
Memorial
Clock Tower.
He does like to be on time.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the Jacob P. Jacobson Memorial Clock Tower, and this is just like a nice, cute little community with a couple of tall buildings sort of in the center, but then it sprawls out to these beautiful, quiet, peaceful homes. Then, of course, into the logging district, which I believe is probably like our bread and butter, if I'm not mistaken. Or is it industrial? What is going on here? I don't understand this district. Hang on. Industrial specializations. I don't know what happened to this district, but this is all supposed to be... I'm confused. This is all supposed to be the like a lumberyard area. Garibay Timber, which was named after one of our earliest subscribers, Mr. Garibay. But something went wrong with it. It's from the old save. Oh, no, here it is. I'm so confused. Oh, this is an old timber zone, maybe. Before the DLCs came out? I'm confused as to how these zones are created.
It's hard to go back to an old save because you had so many schemes.
Yeah, exactly.
Forget your schemes.
And I'm seeing what it is. Industrial specializations are the old version of the game. Then when Industries DLC came along, these are those. So that's Garibay Timber. Okay, I'm understanding it now. I'm getting there. So then, so that's the sort of lumber timber yard area, which is something we'll have to figure out to shore up a little bit. We built this. This was a big spicy build. That episode there.
The big train station. And we had to figure out the cross traffic situation, which I think we did pretty well.
I think it looks pretty good. Yeah.
There's not a lot of traffic build up there.
No, and we also have this, which is like the bus station right near the train, so that's going to bring in a lot of people. I think what we need to do is this is classic what you're talking about, the schemes. We need to remember where we were planning on bringing all this train traffic into.
Is there a metro in this city? The city's pretty big too, 25,000.
It ought to have it should have a metro, right?
Yeah, there's a metro. You can see it there.
Yeah. It's okay. It's not that big. I think, this was my argument because I wanted it to be more realistic. So there's very few stops rather than like stop.
Yeah.
There's very few stops in this area.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense because then you could supplement it with buses.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Well, especially with the the bus infrastructure here. Look at that. I mean, it definitely wants more buses. So we have to set up some bus lines. We have our recycling centers over here. And then that leads into our sort of rescue area. which is like pretty hefty. That's a lot of fire helicopters. I think we were still getting a lot of like midwinter fires, and we might still see some. Snow dump area.
I forgot it's forest fire season.
Well,
in
pretty
the
much
middle of the winter time.
It's all the time. It would burn entire swaths. Oh, but I have a mod that lowers the frequency of forest fires.
Oh.
So I might not see them anymore. I might have to delete some of these. These are costing us a lot of money every month. Then we head over here into the Sean, what's this called? The Sean Solo Tech Campus Online.
Oh,
so
yeah.
so this is the world's first physical online college.
Yeah.
So all of these buildings, you would go and you'd sit down and just log in.
It's like a big internet cafe.
Yeah, this is a giant internet cafe. So this is a new experiment they're doing with online colleges where they can have the instructor physically in a room.
Yeah, I
and
like
you
that.
would go and physically watch him or her teach.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd go to a physical place for, eating.
There's some big windmills right there to keep make sure everyone gets a little bit of microwaves going on.
These are microwave wind turbine towers. Dude, I'm actually like pretty happy with this town so far.
I'm impressed. I'm surprised at how
And look
good
at this.
looks.
Look at this beautiful little situation.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Like a water treatment facility lower down here. We've got another fire helicopter depot. Eco water treatment plants. And then the floating garbage collectors also making the water even more safe to drink. Let's see what our pollution meter is here.
Oh,
Like,
nothing.
that's looking pretty clean. You've got your the Horky Borks, of course.
You could eat out of that water.
You could eat. Yeah, exactly. You could eat pretty much right out of those pipes right there. You could attach your mouth to those pipes. And then over here we have water tank reservoirs, storage amount 100%. So I guess those are, whatever. And then there's some intake pumping stations here.
Nice. I like that.
I like this. These houses are not bad.
And it's
Like,
by
that's
the
a
technical
decent view.
college, so when people are doing their online courses, they can look on Google Street View
Yeah.
next to them and see what it looks like when they're studying, hydraulic engineering and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. This is probably a technical college that would be down here often.
Yeah.
Like this is maybe run by the technical college.
Yeah.
And I think we had tried to get I wanted to try to get a path down there or something. Oh yeah, crematorium right in the corner there with some nice prop placement going on.
That's where I want to get cremated. Cremate me at the water treatment plant, please.
Yeah, why is the cremation happening right here? That's like pretty close.
Sprinkle me in the reservoir.
He's going to get another body from the Boutiques Galore
full
store.
of minerals.
Put me, then put me in these tanks after.
Yeah.
Help me filter water. So there it is. That's the Sean Solo Tech Campus Online. And here is I wish the cameras were a little smoother, but it's a very jerky camera. I apologize. This is the first. This is Old Town. This is the first thing we built.
Oh yeah.
Cats in Boots is an entertainment, like a sort of a. Oh no! I don't know what just happened.
How did that happen in the middle of the game? Like the game is just thinking about that now.
Something, maybe a new building tried to spawn.
Like,
I got to go through my mods. And
oh, I
figure
forgot. I can't do that one.
Oh, by the way, tank the whole game. So Cats in Boots is sort of our entertainment district.
Yeah.
I'm loving some of these props. Yeah, I think what it needs is
More
we're gonna
comedy
have to.
clubs.
Yeah, we
Town
need more
needs at
comedy
least
clubs.
35
Well, here's
comedy
another one
clubs.
right here.
Perfect.
Poppin' so. Oh no, that's not a comedy. I thought this guy. That's like slightly offensive, right? It's like a Jamaican guy, but they're like, because recreational use of drugs is permitted in this area. So Cats in Boots is like a pretty intense area of town.
Yeah.
But I like the layout. I like that it's not like this was, we were talking about like not being too gritty with it. So this one still has some grid, going to it, but it's a little more snaky.
Yeah.
And the traffic, like I don't see much snarly traffic anywhere.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
We didn't go overly dense with it. Like even for the Old Town, like the actual density is all over here. Look at that friggin' building, the Briarwood residence.
Yeah.
So this is our very first town that we built, Oak Bridge. Oak Bridge, Cats in
yes.
Boots, all this stuff down. Oak Bridge Rock.
You built these nice, wealthy centers.
Yeah, that
All
looks
the people
just
that
like
invested in the oil early on.
it paid off for them.
Yeah.
And like these are the kinds of houses I want more of. These are the ones I've downloaded these assets.
Yeah, they're nice.
And tried to create when you paint a district, there's some districts that have like theme options, and I've tried to like make it so that Peter Village.
I love playing the snow map in the wintertime. It's just so immersive. It's like I'll go on Microsoft Flight Sim and just do like snowy flights too.
Don't you wish you could import these? You used to be able to, like early Sim City or something. I think you could like import it into Simcopter, like your own
you could
cities.
Fly around.
Wouldn't that be awesome to fly around? Although in a flight sim, you'd be over this city in like 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, you need to make massive cities. Okay, so yeah, this is basically Oak Bridge, the Oak Bridge area, the Horky Borks, Irrational Heights, the Oil District, Oilsburg, all looking very nice, very naturalistic. Again, this Rappy Road, this one I pushed back on the committee, but they made it happen. So I agree with you. It looks pretty good in the end.
Yeah,
I think it's fine. And this looks better now that we've upgraded it. Now that these buildings,
looks a bit better,
that looks a little more realistic.
More of a different tiered system going in.
Yeah, the only problem is, see, look, they're going to start to upgrade. So they're going to end up at this height as well. You kind of have to,
man.
Yeah, you kind of have to create separate themes and then like make this strip of road themes that are only allowing a certain height of building, I think, is the best way to do that.
You have to just individually plop every building and just put like 2,000 to 5,000 hours into like one city block.
We could do, yeah, I wonder if people would watch this.
Like a true divorced man.
And if I start doing that, I will become a truly divorced man.
Yeah.
Babe, give me one more sec. I gotta plot the post office. I gotta plot it doesn't quite fit.
That's, Mr. and Mrs. Solid are happy because it takes Mr. Solid like 3.5 years to do a city instead of 1 week.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the key to a happy marriage is
restraint.
Restraint. Try to restrain yourself a little bit. I'm already blown away that I'm married to a woman who is like okay with me playing video. She'll go to work in the morning. I'll be in sweatpants and be like, "All right, have a good day." I'm putting my headphones on. What's up, YouTube? She goes to work. It's depressing.
Oh, man.
Okay, have we done everything? No, let's go take a look over here. This was a new big build. I don't know if you remember this. This area, my friend, needs a lot.
A little bit of TLC. Oh, I remember we were quite upset about this area. This was the zoo, right?
This was the zoo, and it's the
Just Monkeys.
Just Monkeys the zoo.
Just Monkeys.
So all of these are monkey-based exhibits. So
hey, did you guys go to Just Monkeys on the weekend? Yeah, what did you guys see there?
You want to go to Just...
Oh, man. It was exactly what they said it would be.
Dude, we went there. Just monkeys.
You'd be surprised at how many different monkeys there are.
Yeah. First of all, there's the long leghorn monkey. So these are what long leghorn monkeys look like. Don't.
Yeah. Monkey. Yeah. Monkey.
Monkey. Another monkey. Okay. I can't rename each one of these individually, but
look at the people standing in the little thing. They
love it.
Yeah.
They love this monkey exhibit. So we come over here and we've got the air monkeys. I like that. This zoo is awesome. The air monkey house. Look how popular this thing is.
Yeah, it is absolutely bumping.
Is there any room to place some? I know I have some parking lots in here somewhere.
Do you have nighttime turned off?
Oh, we might have turned off the day cycle.
You can't see the monkeys go to roost at nighttime.
As monkeys tend to do. Where are the parking lots?
Whoa.
I know this is great content. People love watching me try to find the parking lots.
Oh,
I know it's in park somewhere.
This is just riveting stuff.
I can't find the parking lots.
I wish that the Google Assistant got so advanced that you could just like yell incoherent stuff and it would like figure out what you want. You're like Google, could you show me like there's like parking lots in city skylines, like where exactly are they, like in the little scroll bar, and it just takes in that whole phrase
and then just understands
it and then finds it for you. Like,
I swear there's parking lots.
Machine learning I want.
Things.
That's what I'm sacrificing my data for, is for that to happen.
And that's the thing. It's like, why haven't we been, like, we've been sacrificing data for so long. Where's our, you know what I mean? Like, where is it? Haven't they had our data long enough that we should be able to get AI that can actually be useful in our day?
Yeah.
Because it still isn't really. Like, do you remember a long time ago when they were posting that Google stuff that was like, it made a haircut appointment for somebody?
Yeah.
And they're like, we're releasing this with the next Apple.
Yeah, that was like 8 years ago.
That was 8 years ago. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We've got over here, we have the multiple problems enclosure. What? Is that what we named it?
Interesting.
Seems like a bug.
Oh, well, multiple problems.
Enclosure. It's probably because while we were doing it, we were kept getting multiple problem warnings.
That's a funny bit. I like it.
Yeah, I like that bit, so we'll keep it. So anyway, folks, here is the Just Monkeys Zoo exhibit. We Bought a Zoo 2017 is the name of this area, which contains the Just Monkeys Zoo, and it is trash. We need to like definitely pretty this up some more. And then across from this, I think we haven't actually finished this, which is bad. This whole, oh yeah, right. This whole island is called the Rock with Sean Connery.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to like figure out what else we want to do with this space. But we did a lot of work with the train lines. So the train lines are now, I believe, split up, and then they join here and then head into our large, train area, and split off into the industrial freight region as well. So this is taking directly. That's great.
That is great.
It takes directly out of the cargo train terminal.
Yeah, it alleviates a lot of the traffic for sure.
Yeah, and it looks like we can also get a passenger train down here to help get folks to and from Oilsburg. But I don't know how often they would use that because we have the metro now. So anyway, we've got to remember what our schemes were for this and kind of reattach it.
I think we were going to build out to another place. I think we weren't, because this is like such a nice developed area.
It's very
developed. We were going to go out to another tile or something, because I get overwhelmed. I mean, you get on. You could build on this. I don't know what the style of player I am is. I try to restrain myself and build like tiny towns with like forests and fields in between, instead of just like being like, I need to make a mega city and just make it Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I think we're on the same page about that. Like, this area is starting to get pretty like, this is stuffed. And like, we should basically we're calling it finished.
Yeah.
So that's it for Solid Content and Cities by Committees. Thanks for watching. This is the conclusion. No, I see what you mean though. So like
how many more tiles? Like what tile are we going to explore next?
Yeah.
We had this tile. We started moving on to this area.
I mean, we should finish this a little bit. Maybe this could be the next episode.
This little island. This is like a weird like zoo prison island, right? We're going to have like
we're going to put the prison in here
as well. Yeah.
We're also having issues with like this is actually not connected yet.
Oh, I thought those all looked good like that, with the little X and the warning signs.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's even like actively doing anything. So this is functioning. This is bringing us in water. These are full of garbage. So we actually need to connect this up here, I think, and then figure out what we're going to do with this area, where what the plan was with this road. I think this is not going to be that hard. Does Move It still work? It does. I love it. Move the whole node. So we've got Move It tool. Like, I don't know, why can't we just like finish this? Why didn't we finish this?
I don't know. Coronavirus.
Do you think that like this was as far as we got, and you actually literally had to run out of my apartment because it was like
we were
coronavirus was coming for us?
It was like like the next day. It was like 28 days later, because it was like health emergencies, and then like you wouldn't see anything down. The streets were empty except for the occasional ambulance that would just come ripping down the road.
How wild. And I'm sure everybody listening to this is like, yeah, we've been over this already. But like, how wild was that?
It's crazy too, because like we're not really supposed to talk about it. We're just supposed to like move on and buy stuff. Like, stock prices, we got to keep them up. We can't like think about that horrible, horrifying once in a century event that happened. We're just supposed to be like, that was crazy, but Black Friday coming up. I mean,
and it's actually not working that well.
No,
apparently it was
really
pretty low.
Very much.
I mean, I'm not buying.
No, I didn't buy very much either. I got all the DLCs I want for this game.
Yeah, I guess I bought the stuff that I'm the good consumer about. I bought lots of video games. I guess lower these a bit here and see if we can't kind of get this. Oh boy. Oh, it begins.
You're trying to connect this?
Yeah, exactly. I was trying to basically finish what it looks like we were doing right before the police came in and told us all to
set what is happening
distance.
Here? I just want to see like, what's your plan with this? What are you trying to do right now? Like what?
Well, just get it connected so we can get some garbage service going on here, basically.
Okay, so you're gonna make like a little off. Like I love the look of like a big highway overpass going over like a thing like this. Like wouldn't you want to just have like a little off
straight on, like over here?
Yeah, like go straight over, or like turn and like like go right over like another bridge to the other one. Wouldn't you think that would look cool? And then you have like the
over here.
Like, yeah.
Okay, wait. All right, let's see what we're dealing with over here. Areas. Do we want to buy that tile? Is that what we're doing right now?
I mean, we could.
That's such a northerly tile. I can't even look up there.
Do you have like the 88 tiles unlocked mod thing?
Well, some of the mods I'm worried about.
Tiles or whatever.
That mod worries me a bit, I think. So I have a lower. Well, it doesn't crash your computer, but it also it creates this thing. It happened in one of my last saves, and maybe it's fixed now, where all the traffic started despawning. And like you wouldn't notice it first, and that was true 28 days later. After a while, the mod would break, and there would be no cars left on the roads.
Just ambulances.
Like one at a time. Yeah, exactly. One at a time down to nothing. and then you were just like sitting in this dead city.
But then your traffic's at like 95%.
Yeah, and you're like, it's a perfect city.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So, okay, this is crazy, but let's do it.
Whoa.
We purchased it. I think we might have more unlocked. Like, maybe I have all the, those mods. Let's see what the milestones are. Megalopolis.
We have
new areas.
You have all things unlocked at the beginning, right? Because we have that already.
There, this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think we actually do have the 88 tiles on mod.
Oh, perfect. Good.
So we now can, we've unlocked the Metropolitan Cargo Airport Hub, International Airport. We got to figure all that stuff out. I'm gonna have to start watching some of those videos again, like some tips and tricks, because things have gotten crazy with industries and stuff now. Like managing traffic flow in city skylines is not the easy feat anymore.
Nah, it's tough.
Okay, so this highway, you're thinking we got off ramps, but it carries on.
Yeah.
So let's go M. And this episode was more about just like getting a sense of what we want to do.
Yeah, we just
warming
want
us up.
to see where we left off. So our plan for the next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to expand to another section of this map, and we're going to build another town. We need to make more money. I mean, we're making 26,000, but we need to make another industry. We'll just make another town itself. Let's make a tiny, adorable Christmas town for Christmas time. How about that?
A tiny, adorable Christmas town. Okay.
Yeah, look at all the little forest out there.
And
like,
you know what we could
make
do?
A little Christmas town with a little Christmas market and some little ski hills.
We have 3 million doubloons. We've got the money. What we could do here, hear me out, buy this tile as well, create a little fishing area.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get that industry going. I don't think we'll be able to get all that done in one episode, but like, okay, industry tiles? Is that what I'm looking for?
Let's paint a new section out there and call it,
just for now, just like
what's another funny Christmas movie? Christmas with the Cranks 2001.
This is what happens if I let you do that. If I let you name stuff at all.
The Santa Claus.
Now it's
then in brackets, no Tim Allen.
With no Tim Allen. I guess this area is
Jack
now called
Frost with Michael Keaton.
Which one? Okay, which name do you want? Jack Frost? Christmas with the Cranks? What do you want?
Yeah.
And what year?
Jack Frost is funny. I don't know when that came out. I'm going to throw a wild guess out there just so people know who are watching. I am not looking at my phone. Jack Frost came out in, I'm going to say, 2002. I'm just going to guess.
What about Jack Froston?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jack Frosttown?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're thinking 2002?
I'm thinking 2002.
All right. Are you going to confirm it?
I'm going to
I don't know why it doesn't work. Okay, Jack Frost.
Let me see if Google works. Okay, Google. Okay, Google.
Not listening.
Okay, Google.
Mine's waking up. Apparently we have the same voice.
This is what this is for knowing about movies. Okay, Google.
Yeah.
When did Jack Frost come out? Oh, 1998.
Come on.
Man.
I thought you were a New Year Christmas movies.
Yeah. Dang.
I think what I'll do is I'll mirror this.
I should have left it. I should have left it to the comments. Hey, if you know when Jack Frost came out, put it in the comments below.
Leave it for them to roast us.
Give us that engagement metric.
When you were last on this channel, we're gonna have to wrap this one up today. But when you were last on this on my channel, I had like 800 subscribers or something.
Yeah, and now you have 800,000.
800,000.
And you're living in a penthouse.
No, don't tell them how rich I am. I'm still trying to be a man of the people. Oh, by the way, everybody, he's definitely lying. I am a very poor man. because this is being recorded on a Tuesday and I don't have a job. So if you're wondering if that's not the mark of a rich person, I don't think. Okay, this worked out well. Let's put this over here. Oh, I bet that pipe connection got Oh, it kept the connection.
Oh, wow.
Cool. I didn't know that was going to happen. I'm going to do this anyway. Bulldoze that one. Don't really need that. Don't need that. What's ringing?
That's
was that your?
That's Justine. That's Mrs.
That's your Mrs. Miles.
Bachelor music.
Okay, 9. Press the 9 key to bring her up, and I'm going to conclude this. Over there. Press the 9 key to bring her up. It's that little black box that looks like a phone. Okay, this is great content, folks. I hope you found this to be some truly solid content. This is the kind of stuff you can expect with Miles and I trying desperately to film content while also like having our wives come over for dinner. So I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously, we didn't get much building going on this time, but this was the city tour. So look forward to the rest of these episodes coming out in short order. Welcome to your Christmas break and my Christmas break here with Cities by Committees. And in the next episode, we are going to get started on Jack Froston. Wait, what was it again?
Jack Froston, 1998.
Jack Froston. Why can't I click? There we go. Jack Froston, 1998. I love it. All right. So we've got people coming over. We've got Christmas dinner all starting. A nice, warm, crackling fire. And we will see you all in the next video of Cities by Committees.
Leave us a comment below.
The comments are going to be like, this is weird. And we don't like this. Oh, wait. I got to get a nice final shot here. Yeah, there we go.